Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Cybl stock going down to 1 penny. If it breaks 1 penny, we'll go down to 008. I'll be looking to add my biggest position at 008 if it does not barcode here. I'm looking for barcoding action here. I say barcoding because that's what happens when a stock when there's no excitement around a stock. What happens? We all know what happens. We all know what happens when there's no excitement. It just barcodes. Cybl. Eyeless perfect. Well, Eyeless is worse. It barcodes to the downside, unfortunately. It slowly just tumbles. So but that's their fault. They don't communicate at all. AITX does communicate, and you can see very clearly this is what we're looking for. That sideways barcoding action. The smart ones accumulating to dump it on the dumb ones that chase. And here we are. That's why I have 20k in this, 15k here at high 002s. I did add some positions up here, but small. I didn't add 15. I didn't lump sum 15k up here. That's not what you do. You add a little bit, but not. You want to lump sum the big position at the bottom. That way, all it takes is a small move in the share price, and you're still green. I think too many people make the mistake of, oh my God, it's going to go to the moon. I'm going to chase, and I'm going to buy at 1 penny or 008, and I'm going to lump sum my entire net worth. Going to hold for dollars. Woo! They get caught up in all that, and then they hold the bag all the way down. So that's not how you do it. That's no. Bad. Never do that. So we're looking for barcoding action, aka the kind of price action you get when people are no longer pumping it and no one wants to really, no one really wants it. Only the smart ones buy it and accumulate it for the next run. So, looking for that here. If that doesn't hold, we look for that kind of price action at 008. I would be shocked if it doesn't hold under a penny. People love this one under a penny. At least in the past, it held 1 penny because people loved it. Think about this for a second. I want you to think about this. What I'm about to say. This is very important. Think about this for a second. The stock only fell below 1 penny. It only fell one time below 1 penny. Actually, it fell twice below a penny. When Ukraine was invaded by Russia, if you guys recall, there was a dump on the markets, but it got bought up. So Cybl got bought up when it went under a penny when Russia invaded Ukraine. Then what happened? It never came back down under a penny until the CE. And the reason for that, think about this for a second. I want you to really think about what I'm about to say. This stock has no negative PRs, no negative headlines. That is why it holds 1 penny. At least back then. Back then it held 1 penny because there were no negative headlines. There wasn't massive dilution in the billions. There wasn't a huge increase in authorized shares like AITX. It doesn't have the horrible financials like AITX. I mean, AITX ran 500% this year, and I know I'm ragging on it, but it can still make you money despite all the horrible things it does. Cybl has no negative PRs. CE is the only reason it went to 1 penny and below. Coming out of CE, it went straight up to what, 1.19? There are no negative PRs. I want you to let that think stew on that one for a second. If it hadn't been for CE, there have been no negative PRs. It's just the CE, and I think it's going to be the same as last time. We're going to find a bottom. There's nothing negative about the company. There are no negative PRs. It's always positive. It's always some kind of contract or increase in revenue, sales, etc. And that sends the share price, of course, moving to the upside, and we dump it on the longs or the people who chase. Really think about that though. I know some of you are like, whoa, he's right. There are no negative headlines. It was just the CE and the Ukraine invasion. That's the only time it went under a penny. So that's why I'm looking at a penny and seeing if it holds. So I'm excited. See, I get excited when the dumping starts happening and the pumpers get out. That's when I get excited. Right now, woo! I'm the one that excited. Woo! Cheapies! Think about all those morons who were saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing. It's gonna come. It's gonna go to the moon. 6 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents. You're gonna cause people to miss out. And look where we are now. Ooh, people really missed out. Ooh, they sure showed me. Anyways. Enough making fun of people. Cybl, time for me to reload. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm on Twitter right now is because now bears are coming out. Now the bears are coming out saying, oh, this stock is garbage. Remember last week when the timeline was all, woo, we're going to go to the moon. Woo, you're going to miss out. Woo. Remember all that emotion? All that positive emotion, all that hype? Well, that's died, and now we have people saying the opposite. Oh, the CEO is a scam artist. Look at this guy. This guy's begging. Cybl, CEO, please say something. Please pump it so I can get my bag out. Please make it go up. This was supposed to go to the moon. So now you got people crying. This guy's excited to buy the dip, or girl. Probably a fake girl, let's be real. What kind of fake girl? I heard Cybl drones are defective. These people weren't around, by the way. All these comments weren't around. It was all positivity, all hype. Woo, we're going to the moon. Now it's, oh, the Cybl drones are defective. You know, George Sharp's still going at the stock for some reason. A huge man-child, if anything. Let's see what else. Is there anything else here? That's about it. But we're starting to see some negative comments and negative posts on Twitter. Oh, the stock is garbage. The stock isn't moving. The stock is going back to CE. When you start seeing those kinds of negative headlines, comments, whatever you want to call them, that's when you know it's time to buy. And surprise, surprise, these negative comments, they start coming in when the stock is already down like what, 50% from highs almost. This is when you want to buy. You'd be buying at a lower price point too than me, because I bought in the 4s. I'm still going to add my big position down here though at 8s if it doesn't hold 1 penny. So look for that barcoding action. The bears are coming out. That's how you know. That's how you know. Like, man, I think it's time to buy. They're basically a buy signal. That's how I treat them. I just call them a buy signal. Hey, I'm not a buy signal. I'm a real. Yeah, you're a real short. Look at this headline right here. Wall Street Journal on Cybl drones, operational problems and true incompetence. Why didn't this come out during the hype run to 2 cents? Where was this? Surprise, surprise! It starts coming out once the stock starts falling. I'm telling you right now, this thing's a buy. Unfortunately, GS is right about Cybl. If you haven't figured that out yet, you shouldn't be in the market. Where was this guy when it was running? Now you want to come out with the negative headlines and comments when we're like after a huge run? Now that we're dumping? It's time to buy, my friends. And that's it for the video. Keeping it short and sweet. Be excited. This is where I go woo. Woo! We're getting cheapies and we're going to accumulate for the next run. And I will see you guys in the next one.